Barking Up a Dead Horse webinar and coaching series. This is the summary to bring this all to a close and give you a couple of quick reminders to leave you with. So one of the first reminders is that simple visual of one down versus all even. So all this content is designed to move you from a less than one down position where your client and your prospect has much more value than you. We chase around, we follow around, we do whatever they tell us to do, we're pleased and we're thank you and all of that. To a place of all even. You have really unique specific value. They can't get you anywhere else. So we're negotiating and facilitating a process, asking good questions, suggesting next steps to see if we have a fit. It's not that hard. However, oftentimes we make it really hard. So the frame that I mentioned at the very beginning also for this whole series was clean, compel, and control. So the first step really is to clean out your pipeline. Work on stalled and lingering deals. I gave you some very specific ideas and approaches to get more responses and truth, to re-engage opportunities and also spin them out of your process, if not forever, at least for now. There were two modules we worked on under compel. So being much more clear and compelling and simple and framing your value in your prospect's world. The second piece around being much more compelling with your language, so being much more disciplined about the kinds of words you use, how you write, and your process for compelling new prospects to engage in a conversation. Those specific examples will give you a much higher response and closing rate. The final two modules were about control. So how do you ask better questions? Much more effectively uncovering the truth. Also, what is your process versus their process? How do you negotiate and suggest steps and also not always follow along with their process to speed things up and also increase your closing rate? We also did a bonus module on how to have more effective business development pipeline conversations and meetings. I'm going to give you a second to read this quote by Jerry Hirschberg, who wrote a book called The Creative Priority. The last line I really like, which is people and ideas are less easily contained, far less predictable, and infinitely more complex. Although all this material is really simple and also very intuitive, there are ways in which we make this much harder than it needs to be. We're complex human beings. We're always fighting against our ego that is afraid and that wants to control things. So all this material is designed to find ways to really be honest about and more effectively control the process, be aware of the psychology of what's going on for us, and also what's going on for our prospects and clients to give ourselves the best possible chance to get the truth. One of the things that's going to be next, if you have any interest, is right now we also have coaching module series number 2.0, which are some advanced modules. So effective approaches to getting quality referrals, better leveraging conferences and trade shows, better negotiating within a complex RFP or sales process on much higher priced and more complex deals. Also, some keys for leaders, around 5 keys to getting more from your sales team, some best practices for developing an in-house coaching program based on some of these core principles. We also have a bonus module in the next series, which is how to have your AP department use this material to get paid quicker. Any questions about this or for more information, you can visit the general site that you have access to or also send me an email directly. So when you're applying this material, take it slow, try one thing at a time. You don't have to try to do all this in 1 week or in one sitting or even in 1 month. And repeat these things. Listen to them over and over. Cut and paste these examples. If you have a team or leading a team or a part of a team, also make sure you're sharing these best practices. Many of you have a copy of the book. If you want a copy of the book, the link is on the home page for these slides and modules. Oftentimes people ask us some questions about what else I do and my organization does. We do in-house coaching and in-house trainings and much more personalized versions of this for folks that are interested. You can send me an email and request information on that. I also do speaking engagements for those that are interested in that. And we have customize these modules for some organizations. So if these modules in their general form, if you'd like them to be a little more specifically applied to the languaging within your industry vertical or your organization, we do offer some customization of these slides as well. For me, this kind of material is designed to really help you be more effective, waste less time, be happier, make more money, help more people. So I appreciate your thoughtfulness and diligence in getting through all these slides and this material, and wish you the best.